In this video, I will demonstrate how to create a book in GoTalk Now Plus, and I will also demonstrate how to create a visual scene. Visual scenes are effective tools in our therapeutic practices. They allow us to take pictures of activities within our environment. They also allow us to utilize storybooks and movies. We can actually demonstrate how language is used in specific situations, and this is so beneficial for our students, especially to keep them engaged and keep them learning new language for communication. So to create a book, I'm going to select the book that is open right now, which is Practice. This opens up to the communication books that are available within the GoTalk Now Plus. I'm going to select the plus sign, and this allows me to name a new communication book. I'm going to name it Hotspot. The Hotspot book, the new book I created, is automatically default. It's automatically opened, and it does say that there is one page in there. So by default, when I open up the page editor, there's a 4-symbol grid that will be accessible in this Hotspot communication book. I'm going to press the plus sign, and I'm going to add a blank scene page. This scene page will allow me to create my visual scene. Now within the GoTalk Now Plus features, it automatically explains how to create this visual scene. So in the lower right-hand corner, it says tap here to set the image that will be used for the background. There's a small circle with a white square, a circle, and a triangle in there. I'm going to open that up. And there are a few different areas that I can import a picture from. The GoTalk Now library, Symbol Sticks library that I have access to because this is GoTalk Now Plus version of the application. An internet search, I can take a photo, and I could use a photo from the photo library. I will select a photo from the photo library, and I'm going to do a photo of the New Kids on the Block. Now in the lower left-hand corner, there is a white cross in a green circle. What that does is it sets the regions for my hotspot. I am going to drag and resize this square over Donnie's head and tap on the square. Automatically, it opens to a few different prompts that will allow me to program the square. I can set an action, I can set an auditory cue, I can decide what happens after an action, and I can disable that hotspot. I'm going to set an action, and by default, it opens right up to text to speech. I'm going to just label Donnie, and then I'm going to preview what that will sound like.
Donnie.
Okay. I'm going to select a different voice, and because I have the GoTalk Now Plus version, I have access to many different voices within the acapella library. So that is the voice. Now I'm going to preview it.
Donnie.
That's Ryan's voice, and then I'm going to select any spot outside of that pop-up, and that allows me to automatically program that button. Now I'm going to select a new button, and I'm going to put that over Joey McIntyre's head. Now instead of using text-to-speech, I'm going to select a different action, which is recorded audio. So right now, there's no audio that's saved in my GoTalk Now, so I'm going to create a recording. I'm Joey. I can listen to that recording.
I'm Joey.
And there's a little bit of open air. I can even adjust where that recording starts. It won't let me listen to it again, but I can always adjust that recording once I get into the play mode. If I have cut off my recording in any way, I'm able to adjust it again. Now the last hotspot I'm going to select is going to be over Jordan's head. But instead of having a label, I'm going to select that action to open up to a video. So I'm going to select the URL, and I'm going to paste it with a YouTube video that I've already selected. So that is pasted, and I'm going to again select outside of the box, and I'm going to go to my player so I can see this picture in action. So pressing the home button, I'm going to player. Now the first page that pops up is a blank page. Now remember, that's that default page. So when I go back into my page editor again, I can delete this page because I'm not using it. I'm going to go into the jump icon and select page 2. That's my New Kids on the Block page. Now these hotspots are hidden. So I would have to know as a user that Donnie, if when I press Donnie's head, that Donnie would be labeled, and I also would have to know that
I'm Joey.
Joey is also labeled. And if I press Jordan's head, that automatically opens to YouTube with the Hanging Tough video. If I want to have my hotspots highlighted so the student can see where they're expected to touch, I can do that within the page editor. I'm going to jump to page 2. I'm going to go to my options, and I'm going to highlight the tappable area in the player. In addition, I'm going to edit the pages in this book because page 1 is not used for anything. It's blank. So once that's done, I'm going to go back to the player, and now you can see that my hotspots are highlighted, allowing the user to know where they're supposed to be touching for their auditory feedback.